Hi, hello everyone here. I'm Peter Aseltine from the AG's press office. To the members of the media here and who are watching on live stream, and all of our members of law enforcement, we're about to get started. And just so you know, speaking to you today will be Acting Attorney General Andrew Bruck, followed by Passaic County Prosecutor Camelia Valdez, Chief of Detectives Mitchell McGuire from the Essex County Prosecutor's Office, and Acting Prosecutor Carrie Schill from Atlantic County. So those will be the speakers. As far as to the extent that we have media here today, we're going to keep the questions on topic since we have a number of speakers. So we will be getting started momentarily, and anyone will have an opportunity to continue to take photos of all of the weapons that were collected. Thank you.
Good morning, and thanks for being here today. We're here to make two announcements relating to our work involving gun buybacks in the state of New Jersey. The first is to announce the results of the gun buyback we did this past Saturday, August 7th, in 4 cities across New Jersey. They were in Atlantic City, Newark, East Orange, and Paterson. We collected from these 4 sites collectively nearly 1,000 guns. Assault weapons, handguns, shotguns, and rifles that are displayed out in front of you here this morning. Any one of these weapons, had they fallen into the wrong hands, could have resulted in a death or an injury. They could have been found by a 6-year-old going through her parents' attic. It could have been found by a family member who was experiencing suicidal thoughts or a mental health crisis. It could have been found by someone who was burglarizing a home looking for a weapon. Nearly 1,000 weapons that could have been used to kill someone, to injure someone, are now off the streets of New Jersey and out of our communities. This is part of a broader, comprehensive strategy that we have to reduce gun violence in our state. As I've said before, it's a 3-pronged strategy. We need to treat the root causes of violence, we need to keep dangerous weapons out of the hands of those most likely to use them, and we need to act swiftly and hold accountable folks who use guns to commit violence. This gun buyback is part of that comprehensive strategy, and the results that you see in front of us today show that we are making progress in our effort to make this state safer. I want to thank the 3 county prosecutors' offices that played an essential role in this: the Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office, the Essex County Prosecutor's Office, and the Passaic County Prosecutor's Office. We have representatives from all 3 of those offices here today, and I'm so delighted to partner with them. And we also have representatives from the law enforcement agencies that helped organize this event: Atlantic City, Newark, East Orange, and Paterson, and I'm so happy that they can all be here with us today. I also want to give a special shout out to the Division of Criminal Justice, which played a crucial role in organizing this statewide gun buyback program, the Director of DCJ, Lindsay Rotolo, the Chief of Detectives, Weldon Powell, and Deputy Attorney General Jeff Burrell, who helped organize it in all 4 cities, and we're so grateful for all the work that Jeff did. The second thing that I want to announce today is that we're going to be doing more of these. This was an incredibly successful gun buyback, and the most common response that we got when we told other community members that we were doing this was, when can we do it in our town? When can we do it in our city? And so I'm delighted to announce that on Saturday, October 23rd, we're going to be doing gun buybacks in 7 counties across New Jersey: Bergen, Camden, Cumberland, Mercer, Middlesex, Monmouth, and Somerset. We'll be out in those counties on October 23rd, just like we were this past weekend, talking to community members and law enforcement leaders as we work to take guns off the street. For those of you who were out this past Saturday, I was there with everyone who you see up on this stage, and they were really great events. They were opportunities not just to take guns off the street, but an opportunity to get the community together, to let folks see just how hard we are working to make this state safe. And I am so proud to be here with all of the extraordinary law enforcement partners who made that possible. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to my good colleague, the Passaic County Prosecutor, Camilo Valdez. Thank you.
Thank you, General. Good morning. I have the distinction of serving as the Passaic County Prosecutor. I want to take the opportunity to thank Passaic County Sheriff Richard Burnick, the Patterson Police Department under Chief Michael Becora, and Director Spezial, and the pastors that we partnered with in order to bring this gun buyback to 2 churches in the city of Patterson. I'm going to go over very briefly with you what we were able to recover. We were at Gilmore Tabernacle, and we were at St. Luke's Baptist Church. We were able, in a span of 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., recover 286 firearms. Among the firearms that we recovered, we were able to take in assault weapons, handguns, rifles, shotguns, BB guns, and pellet guns, because they count too. They do damage too. And we could not have been able to do the things that we did without the partnership with the faith-based community. They provide safe places for people to come and turn in their firearms. And what you see here is the result of 1 day. 1 day's worth of work resulted in all of the firearms that you see in front of you. We are grateful for the partnerships with law enforcement, with the Attorney General's Office, with the Division of Criminal Justice. For us in the city of Patterson and Passaic County in particular, we know that we are scratching the surface with the amount of firearms that are out there. That's the reality. So these events are critical. They must continue. They should continue, and I'm grateful to be able to partner in this way, because these guns represent potential victims, homicide victims or gun violence victims. And every single gun here has the potential to destroy lives. So we are grateful in Passaic County to be able to have the opportunity to do it again and to continue to talk about the effects of violence on not only the victims, but on communities, on churches and schools. And we are going to continue this fight. And sometimes it feels like we're rolling a boulder uphill, but to do nothing is not an option. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mitchell McGuire. I am the Chief of Detectives with the Essex County Prosecutor's Office. And on behalf of Prosecutor Theodore N. Stevens II, I want to first start off by thanking the Attorney General for organizing a great event like this. I mean, it was impactful. It was successful. I want to also thank our state, county, and local partners, because without partnership and commitment from our sister agencies, none of this would be possible. I want to thank the community, and I think that's the most important thing here. We put this effort out there, and we gave them an opportunity to show their commitment. And the community stood up, showed their commitment, and showed up and voluntarily turned in these weapons that are no longer on the street anymore, weapons that can no longer be used in the commission of a crime and create one more victim in the state of New Jersey. So I want to thank everyone who participated in this event. And as a result of everyone's efforts in the city of Newark, the Newark Police Department was able to collect 146 weapons. In the great city of East Orange, they were able to collect 142 weapons. This total number of weapons and what you see here, they're not on the street anymore, and they don't have the potential to harm anyone moving forward. Thank you.
My name is Carrie Schill. I'm the acting Atlantic County prosecutor. First, I want to thank the Attorney General and his staff. This was a great initiative. The response was overwhelming. We didn't expect the response we were going to get, and it was done in such a great way in Atlantic County by the Atlantic City Police Department. I want to thank officer in charge, Jim Sarkos is here. He did a great job for the manpower. And I also want to thank some of our community partners. Atlantic Care was very generous to us and allowed us to have a successful program. Also, I want to thank Perry Mays and the Coalition for a Safe Community. That organization is always there for the community, and they are the kind of leaders that we need in Atlantic City and Atlantic County. In the weapons, we bought back 137 weapons.
Well, thank you. I mean, it's important to acknowledge that these gun buybacks take a lot of work. It's not just the folks who are standing up here before you today, but all of the law enforcement officers who help make this possible. When you've got this many guns coming into a firehouse or a church basement, you got to have a lot of security, a lot of safety in place, and we had that in each of these communities. There were officers who showed up on a Saturday morning to help us with this work, officers who helped us transport the weapons here today, and officers who will help transport them so that they can go be destroyed. I want to thank the local law enforcement, the county prosecutor's offices, and also the New Jersey State Police for all of the great work that they did. So I know that most of the folks who are joining this press conference today are doing it online, but if there's anyone here in the room who has a question, we can take a quick on topic. Sir.
How many weapons overall, and if you have a breakdown between rifles, handguns, and also were there any ghost guns collected?
Is that you, Kenny?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Didn't recognize you under the mask. Nice to see you.
Nobody recognizes the mask first.
Well, thanks for coming. So the total number of guns between 3 counties, 4 cities, 5 sites is 941 guns. So we were paying $250 per assault weapon. We got 27 assault weapons, and those are out in the front row. We were paying $200 for handguns. We got 487 handguns. We were paying $125 for rifles and shotguns. We got 281 of those across the 5 sites. And we were paying $25 for inoperable weapons or BB or pellet guns, and we got 146 of those. Add it all up together, you get 941. And we're putting all that information in the press release, so you'll have it if you weren't able to jot it all down fast enough. Awesome. Anyone else? Well, thanks so much for coming today. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you at the next gun buybacks in October of this year. Thanks a lot. Take care.